Hey everybody, welcome to the session, guys. As usual, every Saturday at 1 p.m. UK time, we're with you actually live to share with you what will be actually happening next in terms of the Forex market for next week. Guys, this is sound check, by the way. If you can hear me clearly, please do let me know in the chat, and a few minutes we'll start the session. By the way, we might hear actually some noise today because we have like some employers in the next apartment. So apologies in advance if you hear any noise actually in today's session. We'll manage it. All right. So if you can hear me clearly, please do let me know in the chat, guys, and a few minutes we'll start. I hope all of you are ready for the session, and I want all of you to keep watching till the end because, as usual, I'll share with you a lot of trading tips that will help you with your trading, and we'll go actually in details for some of the charts. Fantastic, guys. Thanks for confirming the sound. All of you are new to Weighted Waves, guys. This just as we are starting the session. All of you are new to Weighted Waves. Make sure to subscribe, guys, to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get a notification every time we actually go live or every time we post any update or anything in the community tab. All right. So do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified every time we go live or we post anything or any update. All right. Right, guys, so let's get started, and thank you very much for confirming the sound. All of you guys are watching, please give us thumbs up before we start the session. And by the way, guys, like I said at the beginning, apology in advance. We might hear actually some noise from the other apartment. We have like some employers working there. So instead of canceling the session, we thought actually let's do it, and we'll manage it in between. All right. If there's any problem as usual in the connection, we'll upload this one in the HD version on YouTube for all of you. in the next probably 1 to 2 hours. All right, let's get started straight away. Gold. I really hope all of you guys are making money from gold. Market was pushing up even before the war, right? So all of you remember the 1850 level that was mentioned way before the war started. And from here, market actually got this drop. I explained this one during the last session, during the last Saturday live session actually, about the details of this structure. Okay, this here is, those of you are new to weighted waves actually, this is a 5 waves corrective structure. This here is an expanding flat, and this is a contracting flat in the middle, and this is the structure from here. Drop, correction, drop, correction, and we were expecting this drop, by the way. To not repeat the same thing, all of you are new, please go back and watch some of our previous forecasts, guys. You will actually know and get an idea actually why we forecasted this drop and why market was falling to the downside. So after this corrective structure that came into a form of contracting flat, we've got this drop. A lot of our traders actually took this out, made money here in this drop, and then a lot of them also took the buy here, and they are still in the buy, making profits and adding to winning positions. Okay, now for this one, bigger picture, just again, this is for only those who are new to weighted waves channel. Again, if you are new, make sure to subscribe, guys, to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon to get a notification every time we go to actually post anything in the community chat, or actually if we go live, you'll be notified. Okay, this actually gold, this actually all-time high here. We have some sort of double top formation, and this is the triple top formation, and this is the corrective structure here. Okay, after this drop, market never broke 1800. Why this level? Again, this was mentioned during the previous forecast, the previous videos. You can go back and watch it. But after this drop, market started to push up. Yes, this push actually was due to war, but we were forecasting this one way before the war started. So in this one, after this up wave, go back to 4 hours. After this up wave, we've got a corrective structure here, and then this up move. So if you missed this up move, if you missed this one, I really hope all of you trade gold, you didn't miss this one, guys, because this was clear, a corrective structure, and the market started to push up again. This is a trend continuation pattern, by the way. And after this corrective structure, market started to push up. We've got just a small correction. It's also another contraction, and then up again. Now, since all of you actually are liking, commenting, and actually following us on a weekly basis, I'll give you more tips on every session. Okay, so again, all of you are new, make sure, guys, to go back to our YouTube channel, which is this one here, and watch at least 3 to 4 forecasts like in these ones here. You can go to the homepage and you can watch these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just make sure to watch all of these and take notes. Okay, why taking notes? Because taking notes, guys, will help you a lot in understanding more structures and more patterns. Okay, back actually to the chart. After this corrective structure, market started to push up, and this was actually expected and forecasted last week as well. This small correction and then this up wave. Okay, so back to here just to show you, last week this was gold forecast. Okay, and this was actually streamed 6 days ago. We've got a small correction and want to push up. This is done for this week. Are we going to get this one? This is what we'll discuss right now. Okay, so this was the before that I just showed you, and this is the after. Corrective structure, small one, and then this up wave. Well, this up wave was actually due to some complexity in the war yesterday, the invasion, and after the actual announcement, gold shoot up. Okay, so back to the contracting flat. Why market will give usually contracting flats? It's actually when the market is in rush to go in the same direction without making actually the regular flat or the expanding flat. This sort of structures usually the market gives you. This is actually the contracting flat. When market is in rush to move in one direction, upwards or downwards, because in this way here, they don't have time actually to bring market to the downside, take liquidity, because they have done that before here. The big liquidity was under this low. Make sense? After that, market start to push up, give us just a small corrective structure, up, small correction up, and then we've got a correction here. As I explained before, guys, in the previous forecast, every time you see market making a top, and then you've got a drop, and then up, and then a corrective structure, this is a trend continuation pattern. Weighted waivers, they know that, and they know how to trade this one actually for every single pattern. Okay, so this is the trend continuation pattern. Okay, we can see it here. If you was not able to enter here, you should be able to enter here actually, and even in this wave, if you know how to trade this up wave. So those of you who are not able actually to trade this up move, this is just because of the lack of knowledge, guys. So if you are serious about this one, I suggest you to go to the learning process. And if you'd like to join us, this is actually what you can get once you join Weighted Waves community. So all of you guys who are actually serious about trading and serious about becoming independent, successful traders, do not waste, guys, more money. Do not lose more accounts and do not waste another month. Just try to invest in yourself and get the knowledge. Make sense? So for this one, what after this upwave, Alan? After this upwave, technically, I can see actually gold pushing upwards after a corrective structure. And this corrective structure, if it will be small, we'll look for buy setups to go for another push up. And if it will be big, we will not be selling gold from current levels because for now, this structure is not completed for us. That's one, technically. Now, fundamentally, if the war will actually extend and it will be actually, the situation will be more complex, more people actually will get in and we'll see actually more announcements from Israel side. This actually will gap on Monday and market will push to the upside. Are we going to buy from current levels? Never. We actually, some of us are still in the buy and some of us are actually in the buy from here and some of us are the buy from here. Okay, so the next step is if you are looking to go for buy setups, you wait for a corrective structure before the next buy. Even if this corrective structure will be a bigger one, no problem. You wait for it before you go for the next buy. Personally, I'm expecting gold to keep pushing upwards to break this top. Guys, exactly before I go to the next pair, I'll wait for 10 seconds just to get some answers in the chat before I jump to the next pair. Is that clear for gold? Great, fantastic. So for that, I'm biased to the upside. Any sell setup, I will ignore from current levels unless or until market give us a structure that we'll wait for. This structure about the sell will actually cover it in detail during our Sunday session that will be conducted tomorrow for weighted waivers at 1 p.m. UK time by T. So why tomorrow's session is very important, guys? It's only for weighted waivers because next week it will be crazy week in terms of volatility. Why is that? Because this is what we'll have actually in terms of fundamentals for next week. You can see all these news events starting from Monday all the way down to Friday. And actually you can see what we have. We have Euronews, we have BOJ actually on Tuesday. We have as well FOMC next week. We have New Zealand dollar unemployment rate. We have as well the pound official rate. So we have a lot of news event last week. We'll touch base into this one actually, or we will speak about every single news event in detail tomorrow and how we'll combine actually the fundamental analysis with the technical analysis and what trades to take. Because last week we gave our members actually trades. As example, Euro Pound to the downside. We gave this one as trades of the week for weighted waivers and we gave 4 other trades. All of them are in profit. 5 trades. Okay, Euro Pound, like this Euro Pound, just to let you know, to the downside. If we go to Euro Pound here, this is Euro Pound. If we got Euro Pound, you must be in profits if you took this out. This move, it was more than 50 pips. Even if it's scalping or swing trade, you must be in profits if you are actually joining with us to trade Euro Pound to the downside. Okay, this one trade. And the other trades actually were all of these. Pound dollar up and then drop. And also the dollar CAD. All these actually were covered in details inside Sunday and Wednesday sessions for weighted waivers. So if you'd like us to get the updates about these trades, what trades we are focusing on, you can just join us and again, take advantage of all what I just mentioned here in this actually membership. So back to the charts, I think gold is clear. Yes, all for this one, I'm biased to the downside. Market actually gave us this up wave here. Those of you who don't know, guys, we are actually using TradingView as charting platform and you can see actually the time frame here. It's 4 hours. I always go for 4 hours just to give you the bias. Okay. During our actually daily sessions for weighted waivers, we go to lower time frames and we go for other than these charts. Okay. So for this one, US oil, we've got this up wave, corrective structure up, and this was one of our trades of the week, by the way, to the upside. Most of you who were actually watch our last forecast, you should remember this one to the upside, right? This was one of our trades of the week. After that, market started to push down. I was expecting a one push up here before the drop, but market cat pushing to the upside. If you took a sell here, small sell, you must have made money. No buy setups from this to the upside because market was moving to the downside sharp. What's next? In all the cases, even if market push to the upside, I'm looking for my sell setups for US oil. Okay, so any buy setup here, it might be just a short-term move. I'm looking for my sell setups only from any level. It can be from here, and it can be from above this top if market will extend this corrective structure. Now, those of you might be asking, Alan, like, okay, market can go to the upside till here or till here, what to do? I will not look for sell setups until market reach this level or this level. Is that clear? Any buy setup, I will ignore. Even if this one push to the upside to break this top, for now, based on the current market condition, based on the current structure, I don't have any buy setup and I'm not biased to the upside. I'm only biased to the downside. But after the completion of the structure that I'll be waiting for, which might be regular, expanding, or other structures that actually we teach to weighted waivers. Make sense, guys? In all the cases, I'm biased to the downside for US oil, even if market will go to the upside to break this top once more. If you want to go for this buy or you have any different bias, you go for it. We are not stopping you actually for going if you want to buy this one. But we are just sharing what we will be doing in terms of the structure here and in terms of the next trade. Okay? Dollar yen, I really hope all of you actually, again, if you are new to weighted waves, I'm repeating this one. Please, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure to hit the bell icon to get notification. At the same time, I want all of you to follow us on Telegram. I'll post the Telegram link actually in the chat. I hope like all of you can get it in the chat now. I just posted it. Follow us guys on our official Telegram channel to get tips, updates, and now actually we are posting like also quizzes there. Okay, so this actually will you can actually have more knowledge and you can be notified for everything we have as an update for weighted waves. So I hope all of you guys actually who are watching to follow us on Telegram to get all the updates. Okay, for dollar yen, last week we have covered this one in detail. I will not repeat actually. Everything is clear. It should be clear in front of you. If you want more details about why these ones, you can actually watch our previous forecast. But for this one, this structure is a non-structure to us, and we were waiting for market to go all the way up to break this top and then fall. I cannot actually show you pictures about the profits of our traders, but I'll show you a few of our traders who actually passed some of the challenge just last week. But for this one, I can assure you, some of traders are making more than 10 to 15K profits in just this move. And if market will continue to the downside, they will make a lot of money. Can you do that? Yes, of course you can do it. How to do that? You have to get the knowledge, guys. That's the number one thing you have to do. And I'm repeating, try to not waste another month. Invest in yourself and get the knowledge, because that's the only way for you to succeed and become independent, successful trader. This is the goal actually at Weighted Waves. And we are achieving this goal actually on a weekly basis. Let me show you this one before I cover what's next for dollar yen. This is actually one of our traders, Milu. He passed actually 2 challenges just last week. Okay, so he's got this one and this one. So imagine, guys, just getting the knowledge. If you don't have capital to trade, you can go for these challenges and get the capital, get the trades, and you can make money actually. I'm hiding this one because these are the credentials of the TR session that we are conducting. Okay, so for this one, as you can see, every week we are showing you the success stories. It's not about us. I'm making money from trading. I'm making a lot of money. I'm financially free. And again, apologies for the noise, guys. If we can do it, you can do it. Make sense? Because I always say to our traders, guys, you have to find your balance in trading. Okay, so this also the community. This actually how like the support that you will get as soon as you get anything actually in hand in terms of the challenges or like big profit or whatever. But imagine like 2 challenges passed, and you can make living actually out of these challenges, right? Those of you who don't know, you can make a living actually if you go for these challenges. You pass actually one, and you trade, you make money, and they will split actually the profits between you and the companies. Okay, so for this one, by the way, these are not for weighted waves, just to let you know. And I'm not doing any advertisement. I'm just being proud of our members because they are the best traders in the world. So for you to succeed, you have to surround yourself with winners. Make sense, guys? So back to this one. In terms of the structure, in terms of the forecast, this was the before. If I go back to the last week forecast, This was the before, right? Market will keep crawling to the upside, break this top, and we have a 90% chance that market will be dropping. This was actually 6 days ago, right? So back to here, you can see that market actually was crawling to the upside. We've got one push up, take liquidity, bring actually a lot of buyers in. Those who actually will trade breakout traders, they will bring them in here. They will trap them, and then they will reverse the market. Now, the big question is this the start of the reversal? We don't know yet. For now, this is actually the last top within this structure. This is actually a structure that we teach to our members. It's a curving pattern. This only for weighted waivers. They know actually it's ending structure, by the way, for this one in terms of this structure. But structurally, this is ready to fall. Now, can we get a corrective structure, one push up, and then the fall to start? 100% we can. Why is that? In case they want actually to trap people who jumped in at 150 once more before they reverse the market. Okay, this is some sort of advanced stuff, guys. Usually weighted rate, we discuss this in details with you during the Sunday sessions about the structures and about what market can do and if this will be the trades of the week or not. Make sense, guys? So for this one, this is one possibility. In all the cases, I am biased to the downside. Remember, on Tuesday we have actually the BOJ. For now, the assumption is they will do nothing. But if they will do actually anything in terms of the rates, you would see actually dollar yen falling like crazy. And weighted waivers, like I said, all of them who trade dollar yen, they are already in the sell and they are managing their trades. Do you want to be actually with these winners? You know what to do. Okay? So again, the best investment you can ever make is to invest in yourself. Dollar yen, I'm biased to the downside. If they will do nothing, market will just correct, push to the upside, and then it will drop back to the downside. This is actually a 90% chance, guys. Okay? I will just keep 10% chance for me to be wrong in this one and for market to push to the upside 1,000 pips. Because this can happen, right? I'm not controlling the market. And actually, for this one, if market will push to the upside, we will not be actually losing our accounts because we know how to manage risk. This is what you need to learn. Instead of just jumping from strategy to strategy, from a free video to another free video, from actually a free Telegram group to another Telegram group, guys, you have to get the value. You have to get the knowledge. There is no other way. And do not postpone this. Okay? I'm just giving you this as an opportunity. And some of you actually are interested in the yearly membership. For the yearly membership, guys, you can actually go to this link. I'll share with you actually the link in the chat again to get 80% off and get instant access to everything for the yearly membership. This is actually an offer we are just giving for you guys to, if you are serious and you want to get actually the yearly membership, you can just get it inside this link that is shared in the chat, on YouTube chat, and just get the knowledge. Because once you get the knowledge, there is actually a quote at Weighted Waves. We say actually to our members, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And all weighted waivers, they know what I'm talking about. Not only that, once you join and you get access to Slack, let me show you this one, by the way. Just the tips and advice that we share and our traders, our seniors share, this alone can help you a lot, because some of you might need only one tip to pass any challenge, okay? To pass actually anything that might stopping you from jumping to the next level. You might need only one tip. And I can tell you, the tip that actually saved me back in the days is actually never ever add to losing position. Because this was a bad behavior actually once I started trading. And once I stopped that, everything changed actually for me. Okay, and now we are teaching our traders, weighted waivers, how to add to winning positions, because that's the only way for you to master the markets and have an equity curve looking like that. Make sense, guys? So, back to dollar yen. For this one, I'm biased to the downside. Market can extend this ending structure for one push up, but the fall will be coming. Okay? Usually, another advice, actually, another tip, another explanation. Usually, the news will support the move. Okay? So, Elliott waivers, they know what I'm talking about, because usually what they know is wave 3. Actually, you have a lot of news that will support this trend, right? So, for this one, if this will be the start of the move, you will get a corrective structure before BOJ, and BOJ will drop this to the downside. If this happens, like I said, some of us already in the sell. If market push to the upside, we will be out of the trade. We'll look for the next sell setups. We will not jump in. We'll look for the next sell setups based on weighted waves strategies. Is that clear, guys? Guys, is that clear before I jump to the next pair? Again, I'll just show you this one again for those of you who are actually wondering how to join us and what you will get. Once I get the answers in the chat about if Dorian is clear, I'll jump to the next pair. Is that clear for Dorian? Thank you very much, actually, Damien, for the feedback. 100% clear. Yes, Vicky. Perfect, guys. Amazing. All of you are watching, please do not forget to give us thumbs up, because once you actually give us thumbs up and once we finish this stream, if you can leave a comment, like I said last week, I'm personally reading every single comment. This actually will support Weighted Waves, will support actually WTW team, and will actually help YouTube algo to share this forecast to more traders. Remember, this is the only way, and this actually this is the only way you found us, because all actually the videos are organic. Okay, so we are counting just on YouTube to share this one to more traders, and counting on you to share this on your social media platforms. Like, to be very honest with you guys, we can pay actually 20, 30, 50K on ads to bring people in, but this is not the goal. The goal actually is on the quality, not the quantity. That's why you see a lot of success stories, especially if you go to our Instagram page. By the way, if you go to our Instagram page here, just to show you one thing, this one, if you want all our official links, you can go to our website, you scroll down slowly to the downside. This is some of the success stories, by the way, from inside the Slack. This is actually one of the videos where we made more than 82K. This is some of the feedbacks, but here in the footer you can see all the official links. Okay, so YouTube, TradingView, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, and Instagram. So if you go to our Instagram, you can see a lot of success stories just in this one. Okay, you can see this here, and you can see actually the feedback as well. But again, do not open this one and waste more time on this. Just follow us on Instagram and check the stories, check this profile here. You will get these updates. You will get actually the feedbacks, what our members are saying, a lot of basic actually Forex terms as well for your knowledge. Like, you can just go to this one and you say the value of it. All right, guys? DXY. What about DXY? For this one, after this drop, we've got a corrective structure. Like I said last week, this was the corrective structure, and then it dropped. After this drop, market started to push up, right? After this up wave, we are getting now a corrective structure here, this drop. If you sold here, actually you will not be selling DXY, I'll be buying euro dollar and pound dollar. I'll go to this one quickly once I finish this one. But for this one, I give you the bias, but remember, like I said, next week it will be crazy in terms of volatility. So if you really want to know the combination between technical analysis, fundamental analysis, macroeconomic factors, you have to attend the Sunday session that will be conducted tomorrow by T at 1 p.m. UK time. Usually, we will start with the news, actually, the Forex Factory news. What's next for next week into this one? How we'll trade these news step by step. What are we expecting for these ones, and how these will align with the structure. That's what exactly, guys, you need, because we combine fundamental analysis with technical analysis. That's why we have high accuracy while we're predicting the market. Okay, so for this one, and that's why actually you have to follow us on a weekly basis in case the structure will change. So for this one, after this corrective structure, market start to push up. If we get a correction, which what I'm expecting, if we get a corrective structure here, market will push back up. Okay, this is what I'm expecting. Will the market actually change here, and are we going to get one more drop before the next upwave? This is possible. Okay, this is possible, but for now I will not be selling DXY personally. I am biased to the upside, and I'll be waiting for market to give me a corrective structure and a buy setup to go for the buy. Okay, if market will drop to the downside, I'll wait for market to break this low to go for the buy setups again. Now, if we get a very good sell setup, our seniors will update you during the daily sessions that you might get as soon as you join us here. Once you join Weighted Waves, you'll get access to this dashboard, tip of the day updated daily. And if you go to the daily live sessions, you can see actually the timing and the schedule of the live sessions here. And these are the recordings as well. Okay, so if you miss any of the live sessions because of the timing, you can go and watch any of these recordings. Okay, so for this one, that's why I'm saying the structure might change, and if the structure will change, we'll update you, because I cannot update you on daily basis I'm trading, we're trading investors' money as well, and at the same time, we are doing our best to give actually the best resources and the best structures to our traders. Okay, so for this one, I just want to mention, guys, one thing about the timing, because remember, tomorrow the time might change. So for weighted waivers, please keep an eye, guys, on your dashboards for the timing. You will follow this time because we have actually the daylight saving change for tomorrow for UK. Okay, so make sure to follow actually the Telegram posts, to follow actually your dashboard to get actually the correct time about these sessions. All right, guys. So back to the XY, I am biased to the upside. If we get a corrective structure, up again. All right, this is actually the forecast for now based on the current market condition. Euro dollar, I really hope all of you took the buy and made money trading this up wave, because this was the move last week. We were expecting market to push up, right? You remember that? So after this drop, this was actually the structure. Those of you who don't know or who don't remember, up, expanding flat and up. Is that clear, guys? Let me try to find this for you in the last week's forecast, just to show you this, if I can actually. For euro dollar. So for the XY and bias to the upside means actually for this, I believe it was here in this structure. I'll just try to find it for you. I think this is the one, right? Okay. So this euro dollar last week, I think as you can see the before and after, right? This is the before and this is the after. We've got the corrective structure here, a small one, and then up again. If you traded this up move, perfect. You must have made money. After this up wave, for us, this is a complete structure, because as a wave analyst, you have to know, this is actually a tip, you have to write it down. All weighted waves, they know it. You have to change your bias as soon as the market will give you the signal. And you'll be able to do that only after you get the knowledge, guys. There is no other way. Okay, so once you get the knowledge, this is a trend continuation pattern, and this is the corrective structure. Started here and it ended here. And the structure in the middle is this one. It's an expanding flat. If this will be the corrective structure, the complete corrective structure, again, it's a big if. Okay, market will give us a corrective structure here for another drop, and this is what I'm expecting. Even if this one will push to the upside to break this top, I'll be looking for the sell setups, because here we might get another structure. I'll just keep this for T to explain it for weighted waves tomorrow about what is the next structure here and what is the other variation, because we have other variation which will be to the point, to the pip, if this will actually work as expected, and you can make a lot of money out of it. But for now, based on the current market structure, based on these waves, correction, another drop. This is what I'm expecting for euro dollar personally. Pound dollar, this was one of our trades of the week, like I said, up first and then down after. And this up wave, all weighted waivers. Actually, I hope like I was having time to show you the Q&A session that was covered last week, because we have covered this in detail about what's next. I'll just go to the 1 hour to show you the details of this structure. And we said to our members during the Q&A session, this, guys, is actually, it will be a running or expanding flat. Okay, why is that? Because we've got a corrective structure that broke this low. Now for you it might be something easy, but it's not easy to spot, guys. It's not easy to look for everything, because if I need to explain the details about this one, after this drop, I always look for these points, by the way. Okay, so my eyes straight away pick these points while I'm analyzing the charts. So up, drop, the first up wave of the next structure, we've got a correction here. Once we got this correction to break this low, and we were expecting this break. This was explained in detail during the last session, all right? We were expecting this break, and market broke these lows as well. Why? Liquidity. Make sense? So after this break, I would say 90% of weighted waves, because I just take 10% who are new to weighted waves. 90% of weighted waivers, they know how to execute this trade and how to make more than 5 to 1 in one single trade here to the upside. Do you want more than that, guys? If yes, then you can do it, but this will take some time for you to master the concept, to master weighted waves concept, and to be able to master yourself. Because in trading, you cannot control the market, but what you can do is you can master yourself. And the big part, after you get the knowledge, is to find your own balance and to build your mindset. And this is what we try to do, guys, every single month, every single week, every single day for our members. Because trust me on that, once you have the correct mindset, no one can beat you. And you can be the best trader in the world. You can be that. You can become actually the best trader in the world, because we have a lot of the best traders in the world inside the community. Again, don't take my words for it, guys. As I always say, go to our Trustpilot profile, which is this one here, and read what our members are saying. Okay? Just go to this one, scroll down, and read what our members are saying about weighted waves. Okay? We are really proud about every single one, and we are doing our best to actually give the best to our members. And that's why I'm repeating, you see a lot of success stories on a weekly basis. Why that actually is important? Because I don't want you to lose the opportunity. I don't want you actually to keep losing money. Just take the decision, invest in yourself, and get the knowledge. All right? So back to pound dollar, details about the structure. Up, correction, this is the expanding flat, we've got this up wave, and at the same time, 90% of our traders who trade pound dollar took the sell as well and made more than 5-to-1 in this trade. So 2 waves, 10-to-1, which means if you're asking 1%, you'll make 10%. In these 2 waves, only 1 chart, 1 pattern, and 1 setup. Guys, is that clear? Because this is actually so powerful, by the way, and this is something exceptional. Because 6 trillion actually are traded every day, and if you are able to predict this wave, trade it correctly, predict this wave and trade correctly, what else you want? Right? Nothing. This is all you want. As a trader, this is your dream actually. To trade this up wave, trade this up wave, make money, enjoy the profits, and that's it. And I will actually advise all weighted waivers, guys, once you make profits, withdraw some, enjoy it, and then trade. After big win or streak of wins, take a break. This is what I'm doing. Actually, next week, I'll be taking a break because I made a lot of money trading last week, and I'll be taking a break. I'm not trading next week personally because I'll be enjoying the profits that I've made. And this is what you need to do after the big win. Do not be greedy, right? So what's next for pound dollar? And this is perfect. This is amazing. What's next? If market give us a corrective structure, one more fall becoming, this is what I'm expecting based on the current market structure and based on the current waves. The structure might change during the week because, like I said, next week it will be crazy in terms of volatility. If you want to know more if this will be one of our days of the week, you know what to do. Just subscribe to Weighted Waves and you will get all the updates. For now, this is what I can say. Alan, what if this one will be the corrective structure and market will push to the upside? Perfect. You go for the buy. I will not be buying from here for now. Okay? Is that clear? I'm not saying we are controlling the market. I'm not saying we'll be 100% sure. I'm not saying we'll be actually 100% accurate, but we have high accuracy and everything is actually online and is public for all of you to see, backtest, and double check. So Aussie dollar for this one, actually, remember, one more drop, market took liquidity under this one, and then we're starting the up wave. Even though this is a complex structure, it's a mass here, I'm expecting market to give us one more drop if we get the corrective structure here. One more drop, okay? Now, I'll go to the 1 hour just to explain you one thing again and again. Look at this and look what the market makers did. These sort of explanations, guys, I usually give to weighted waivers during the Q&A sessions in more detail. Okay, so for this one, how many times you hear me saying about equal lows, double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms? What do you have under these ones? Liquidity. And that's why market makers actually, the framework of this structure, it was, let's actually trap traders to go for the sell, let's trap them to go for the buy here. We have liquidity above these tops. And this one, they took liquidity here, corrective structure. They were building liquidity here as well. Up, grab all the liquidity above this top, and then down to actually grab liquidity under this low before the next up wave. This is actually a structure that we know in detail. Every single wave of it and every single top, when it will be taken, and why market will be doing, why market actually will be falling from here, and why market will be going up from here. So imagine you can actually taking advantage of these waves. Okay? Now, after this top, market start to push up. If you are in the buy, you manage your trades. For us, if we get a drop and then a corrective structure, another drop will be coming. Because if dollar will push to the upside, this will be falling once more. This is what I'm expecting. Can the structure change, Alan? 100% it will change. How you can get the update? By subscribing to Weighted Waves actually membership. Okay, so back to the 4 hours. I'm still biased to the downside for Aussie dollar, but not for long term, right? So one more drop and then we'll see how the market will unfold. And do not actually, guys, go for buy setups here, okay? Because this might fall quite a lot. But again, let's keep this for next. For now, one more drop is very possible. Will this be one of our trades of the week? We'll let you know tomorrow during our Sunday session. New Zealand dollar is the same. A bigger picture is showing us one more push up will be coming, but short term, one more drop. After this drop, we'll see how the market will unfold. If market corrects here, one more push up will be coming. Okay? For now, personally speaking, I will not be selling New Zealand dollar from these levels. I'll wait market to break this low or give me a clear corrective structure before the buy. But market can print a new low, corrective structure, new low before the next up wave. This is my trade and this is my move. If you are actually scalper and you want to go for this trade, because you might give this as a scalping trade to the downside after you analyze all the structures and all the pairs. If this will be a scalping trade, you can go for it. Personally, I'm waiting for this buy setup before I go for any other structure. Guys, that's here before I jump to the next pair. I'll wait for 10 seconds as usual because of the live stream. We have like a bit of delay, but that's okay. Is that clear? I'm not sure how many are watching now, but all of you are watching. Try your best, guys, to give us thumbs up. Keep watching till the end. I'll give you more tips. And once we finish, try to run this from more than one device till the end and leave a comment, please. Okay? If you can. Because your comment will help actually YouTube SEO to show this forecast to more traders. Okay? Right. Clear. Okay. Perfect. Guys, do not forget the thumbs up, all right? Let me just drink some water, please. 1 second. Again, guys, usually I do not give that much detail on these sessions, but because I don't want you to lose money. I want you to take this as an opportunity, first of all, to save from losing money. And the main point of these forecasts actually is to help you be on the right side of the trade. That's one. Number two is to not lose your account. How to not lose your account? By following Weighted Waves 4 golden rules. What are the Weighted Waves 4 golden rules? Do not jump in, do not over risk and overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. All Weighted Waves, they have these rules in front of them every time they are taking a trade. Okay? Now, if you want to jump to the next level, number one thing you have to do is to get the knowledge. Do not think about anything else. Do not actually look for anything else. Do not look for any free videos, any free signals, any free groups. Get the knowledge. If you don't like us, you can cancel anytime. But this is your opportunity to get the knowledge. Okay? Join, test us. If you don't like, you can cancel anytime. Okay? But take this as an opportunity and do not waste another month. So, pound yen, personally, I was actually waiting for more waves. Like I said last week, it's messy. I will skip this one until I see a structure and a setup. Now, for this one, market went to the upside, and while we're analyzing this one, we saw this opportunity up and then drop. If you took this sell to the downside, this is perfect because this one of the trades for a good actually risk to rewards above this top if you want to sell it. Okay, that's why I said what we share on YouTube usually is different for what we give to Weighted Waves in terms of explanation, because the explanation that we give for Weighted Waves, they know how to trade the next wave based on it. Make sense? So for this one, they know why market will not break this top, and this was one of our trades of the week anyway last week. Like I said here, I can show you this one again. As you can see, this is actually pound yen, okay, to the downside, even from these levels, and even if market will break this top, to the downside. And this was what market have done. Above this top, we've got actually the drop. Yes, this moved a bit up, but market didn't broke this top. If you are in the sell, you must have made money, or you must be at least in profits. Make sense? So I removed this one. This was actually for the previous crazy accuracy analysis. You can actually watch this one in the previous forecast to know what are these levels and how this was forecasted, or you can go to our Instagram page, which was here. And I believe our members have posted this, which was here. Let me see if I can show it to you before I go to the next pair.
break to the downside 181.5.
Let me just open this one again, guys.
Again, short term, break to the downside 181.5, 100 points from the current level. If market goes slowly here, one more push to the upside, taking this top 83.5 from this level above. We'll expect market to start giving us a reaction either as an impulse to the downside or a slightly bigger consolidation here. Okay.
Right, guys, so this was the before and this is the after now. 181.5 till 183.5. This is crazy, right? So imagine taking advantage. Just imagine you are taking advantage of these waves, up and drop. It's not one pair. It's not actually only gold or only euro dollar. It's a lot of forecasts, a lot of pairs, and a lot of trades of the week. All our trades of the week are in profits. All of them. Euro pound, pound dollar, dollar CAD, pound yen, and CAD yen. All of them actually, they went into profits. 5 trades. Okay? Even we are not actually signal servers. But we can help you actually go for the next trade based on what we see, the charts who are ready to move. Okay? So what's next for pound yen? For this one, corrective structure, one more drop. Okay? Dollar CAD, for this one, market actually gave us a corrective structure, another up wave. We were wrong for this one, okay, because we were expecting market to give us a big drop. The news for CAD, it was actually just a small pullback here and then up again. So it's not always we are right, and when we are wrong, we claim it. For this one, like I said, we were wrong in the forecasting the news for this one, and market give us a small corrective structure and then up again. What's next? A corrective structure will come here. Okay? So if I need to take any position for dollar CAD, I'll be waiting for market to give me this drop, or if I need to scalp it, I might scalp this one to the downside. But we'll wait few levels here, like certain levels, before we go for the setup, before we go for the trade. Okay? Silver, a lot of you guys trading silver, corrective structure, another push up. I'm biased to the upside for silver. It's the same thing as gold. Again, commodities, guys, is depending on the war situation. Okay, never ever forget that. We have a war actually in the Middle East, and I hope like the war will stop anytime, because this is what we want actually. And if actually the war will stop, or any announcement about actually a break or whatever positive announcement, you will see gold falling like crazy, and all the commodities actually. Okay, but based on the structure, again, this was scary, guys, by the way, for us to predict this 1850 for gold and the next upwave and the war. Like, if you think about it, it's scary how the structures are actually accurate, because this something retail traders, they know. I always say to them this actually. News cause volatility in the market. I know like war is something very big, right? But news cause volatility in the market. But the market always follow a certain direction defined by the structure, defined by a structure. How to master the structure? Join us, guys. We will teach you everything you want to know of the structure about the waves. Okay, so once you master the structure, you'll predict the market like in a crazy way. Okay, so whatever we can see, you'll be able to see it. Okay, it's not in the first week, it's not in the second week. This will take months. It will take like 6 to 8 months to master the concept. That's why you have to take decision, join right now, get the knowledge, and start to practice. Okay, so for that, structurally speaking, silver corrective structure, one push up. If the war actually will be more complex, and if the war will actually extend, this will push up all the way up to break this top and this top even. Okay, Bitcoin, like I said, we were biased to the up, to bias actually fundamentally, or like the bias was towards the upside. Technically, we said this is not a clear move. Technically, one more drop, but we'll never know what will be the news, what will be the announcements for this upwave, and Bitcoin was pushing to the upside. Now, all of you who are selling here technically to the downside, you must be out above this top, and this should be small loss. Okay, so technically here, market was not following how it will be moving. What's next? A corrective structure to the downside is what next. Bigger picture for Bitcoin, because this is very, very important. Bigger picture for Bitcoin, it will be shared in detail by T tomorrow during the Sunday live session, because the bigger picture, guys, might help you a lot in terms of investment, in terms of where to trade this one if you are trading Bitcoin, and in terms of what's next for this one. Okay, again, personally, I was investing in this one and in other coins. Also, we said that during the Q&A session that we said to actually we gave to our members. By the way, once you join WeTrade's community, guys, once you join actually WeTrade membership, you'll get access to this section, which is multi Q&A session. And all these recordings, guys, you can actually watch them from day one, all of them. Okay, so starting from January all the way up to this session. And this one, we set our members what we are expecting for the crypto market and some of the coins that we are in. Personally, I was buying some ADA. I took some profits, and I'm still actually holding some, but I made the profit that I want to make from it. Okay, so and we are also holding some other coins. So for this one, if you are going for this as investment, you must be in profits. In terms of trading, market is waiting for a corrective structure downwards. If you want to trade this one, you go for it. And this, it can be an impulsive wave. Again, do not explain this actually more here. All the details about this one, bigger picture, lower picture, smaller picture, bigger time frames. What's next for Bitcoin? All of this will be covered in detail by T during the Sunday live session that will be conducted tomorrow for weighted waivers. US30 for this one, we've got a corrective structure and then a drop. I think you remember this, right? Go back to the 4 hours. Going back to the 4 hours. Again, I'll show you this one. I explained this at the start of the session, and I'll show it to you again here. We've got a drop. We've got a corrective structure. Drop, corrective structure, and drop. Once we saw market dropping to the downside, we're expecting one push up from here, but once we saw market dropping to the downside, for this small correction and then the fall. This was known, expected, textbook pattern for weighted waivers. Now, do you know this one? Yes, because actually I have explained you this more than once on YouTube channel, right? If you see market doing something like this, sharp up, sharp down, and the corrective structure, this is a trend continuation pattern, you go for the sell setups. If you see market going like this to the upside, like sharp down, sharp up, and the corrective structure, this is a trend continuation pattern. This is a trend continuation pattern. This to the downside and this to the upside. Guys, all of you are watching, please give us thumbs up. If you have any questions, put it please in the chat. I'll just read it for the next 4 to 5 minutes max. And weighted waivers, get ready, guys. Next week it will be crazy. We'll have like crazy volatility. Everything will be explained for you in detail during the Sunday session. Also about every single fundamental event for next week and how to trade, what to trade, and what are the trades of the week. Okay, right. So a great without seniors. Thank you very much, Muna, for your feedback. Our seniors are making actually are doing amazing job. I saw just last night, guys, one of our seniors actually done 4-hour session. Can you imagine that? Let me show you this actually. Let me show you this one. Just to show you the value. Imagine you are actually discussing charts with actually a community for 4 hours. It's not actually something common because the sessions are usually 1 to 2 hours, but just to show you the dedication and how our members actually are getting the help. Okay, so look at this. This is the recording, and I'll show just the timing. Can you see this one here? 4 hours and 22 minutes, which is crazy, right? And thank you, by the way, Vanish, for doing this session yesterday, 4 hours. It's something out of the box. Thanks to all the seniors, by the way, Rajesh, Vanish, Chun, and Kishore. Right. The nose is very. Oh, thank you very much for confirming that. I'm just reading out the chat and on YouTube for the next 2-3 minutes before I end the session. Right, Vasil, I really actually appreciate your comment and appreciate your transparency. So he's saying he overtraded, right? So he made 12K and he lost 20K. That's why, guys, you have to learn before you risk your money. Okay? You have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. I'll try to bring the chat actually here if I can. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll try to do that. Okay? So I hope you'll be able to see it in the recording, but made 12K and lost 20K, it's not healthy. It's not how the trading actually should be. Okay? Because that's why you have to learn risk management. You have to learn money management. And that's why we gave you the 4 golden rules, guys. It's not just to fill the time, okay? Everything we say here, it's for a purpose. Ivan, pound dollar was amazing. Thank you very much, Ivan, for that. Falling wedge and pound dollar. Smash, let me just check that for you. Pound dollar. I'm not sure what time frame you are talking about, but no, I'm not seeing this personally. Okay. Right. The next one is, do you think dollar CAD will go to 1.40? Francisco, dollar CAD 1.40? Yes, it can. Yes, it can do that. Yes, all good, perfect. Thank you, Alan. Amazing, great. Super balance, fantastic. Man, thanks for great job, great. Right, guys, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Again, weighted waivers, get ready, guys. I believe 10 to 11 live sessions you will get next week between Sunday, Wednesday, and all the daily sessions. And for weighted waivers, guys, you are the best traders in the world. We just have to keep pushing. That's all. And you can do it, all of you. Thanks for watching, guys. See all of you next Saturday at 1 p.m. UK time. And don't forget the timing, guys, for tomorrow. Weighted waivers, just keep an eye on the dashboard, and we'll actually update you on Telegram as well. Thanks very much, guys. All of you who wants actually to join the yearly membership for 18% discount, there's the link in the chat, and see all of you next week. Thank you very much.